Hey guys, and welcome back. This is episode number 8 of 0 to Gold Cap on a brand new, fresh server, fresh round, absolute brand new character, level 1. Anyways, let's get right into this. Let's check out the mailbox, see what sales we've got, see what is going on with the series. So as you can see, we're level 30, where we kicked it off last time. So we're gonna start needing to get these levels in. So we'll pump out a dungeon real quick actually to start it all off. Start the day off with some XP, and we've got Solve for Wrath. So let's pump out a ZF. Oh wait, it's actually Black Depths. My bad. Black Rock Depths. So let's pump this out. This is a huge dungeon, but I think we can skip a few of the bosses if we're just running it through, looking for group, I'm pretty sure. So let's pump it out. Tanking on the monk has been absolutely hectic. It's really good. I actually enjoy it a lot. It keeps some mobility. The tanking style is really fun so far at low levels anyways. If you haven't tried it and you want to do tanking, I'd recommend trying it out. I don't know how it is in M plus or anything at the higher level, but at low level it absolutely pumps and it's fun as. And for farming, it's probably one of the best classes behind Druid. I'd say Druid is probably the highest and the best class to use. Alright, awesome. So there's another boss down. We're flying through this dungeon actually. As you can see, we're at 1,232 gold at the moment. So we're slowly getting there. Slowly but surely. Soon we should start making a fair bit of money. Now we're starting flipping on the auction house, so a lot of gold will come in from the flipping. Alright, so we just got a couple sales in the auction house. As you can see down the bottom there, we got a healing pot potion that are sold, or a few of them, which is absolutely great. It's a bit more gold coming in. Alright, we're at the final boss, BRD right here. Hopefully we can get something good. We made a decent amount of gold. We got a couple transmog items, a few BOEs that we can disenchant, sell the enchantments. But comment down below what professions or gold making methods you'd like to see in this. For example, we could go down the route of blacksmithing and make a whole heap of different items and things like that, or we could go leatherworking, get to level 60 and we can make all the level 60 gear for leatherworking, tailoring, blacksmithing, a whole heap of different things. Or we could go down the route of enchanting and inscription and so glyphs and enchantment scrolls. There's a whole heap of different ways we could go about it on this toon. Of course we're going to be doing monk AoE gold farming, so farming skins and AoE farms where basically we can be the tank because we're a monk, and we can put down our statue thingo and everything will get pulled to the statue. So we're going to be doing a whole heap of different farms revolved around that. But on the side for professions, there's a whole heap of different ways we could go about it. So comment down in the description box which way you'd like to go, which way you'd like to see us do in this challenge together. So this boss is absolutely taking forever. We have no damage. Well, the hunter's pumping out a decent amount of damage. This scaling is absolutely not that good in this dungeon. But anyways, there is BRD complete. I think we're going to get a level off this. Fingers crossed. And yes, we do. Level 31 in the bag. A little bit of gold too from the boss. So we're sitting at level 31, which is absolutely awesome. Alright, we got a few items that we're going to be able to disenchant. So let's have a look here. Let's check on our auction house, see how things are going. Alright, we've got a few sales coming in. We've sold a whole heap of different potions. It's 7 health potions and 7 mana potions. So now that we're reselling things and flipping things, this is where in that tab we'll be able to track all the resales and all the profit we actually make from buying on the auction house and then reselling. So we're going to be pumping out until we have about 100k gold, what we're going to be doing is sticking to the material flipping that we have right here with them 4 groups that we have. Very, very simple flips right here, because we know that they're gonna resell and we don't have enough gold or nothing to start investing in like mounts or toys or things like that. That costs a lot more gold to invest in, but you can actually make a lot more gold with them in the long run with a lot less work too. So you buy a mount for like 50k, resell for 300k, but you have to sit on it for a month. It's very easy to just sit on it and just keep relisting it every like 3 days, every 2 days. As you can see, we're doing a bit more flipping now. We might as well spend a bit more of our gold. It's better off being bought on cheap items. As you can see, there's 3 of these herbs right here for 11 silver each, and they resell for a whole heap. So things like that are going to make us a whole heap of gold when we're doing the flipping. That right there is not a good deal. The first like 5 things here, they're not a good deal. It's just because the market value is bumped up more than it should be, basically. But that looks like a good deal. These look like a good deal. They're only 70 silver, and they're worth like a few gold each, so that is a no-brainer. There's only 1 of them up on there. We'll grab that. We'll grab all of these that are worth reselling, so we'll be able to get about 20 gold for them each if we were to resell them. But you've got to check and make sure that they have a decent sale rate and they're selling enough per day where it's worth your like risk of investing in them in the first place. So these right here, you probably could do them, but they don't have that well of a sell rate, so I'm not going to worry about it, and it costs a bit much. But these right here, you could resell. These are actually worth about like 70 gold each, so we're going to snag them up for 461 gold. We've got 23 of them, so we're going to repost them for a few thousand gold profit right there. So that's a really good flip that we just got hold of right there with the golden thorns. So I'm just going to keep looking through here, see what is worth flipping or not, because like I said, it's better to have all our gold in flips than just sitting in our bag doing nothing. Now if you want to learn how to flip on the auction house yourself more in depth, inside of my gold making guide, I have a whole heap of different examples and strategies to actually flip on the auction house in retail wear. So it's kind of like this. Well, this is an example way. When you have a bit more gold, there's a whole heap of different things you can actually do that work a lot better than this. So that's all mentioned in my gold making guide, also with a whole heap of other gold making methods also. So if you want to check that out, it is first link down below in the description box. Let's post up these things, our flips that we just got. So that's an extra like a few K just there of profit, and they're all materials which are going to sell fairly decently. So we've got a few items from the dungeon that we do not need, so what we're going to do, disenchant them, and then we can sell the materials, the disenchant mats, up in the auction house. See, that is a lot better than just vendoring it. You only get like 1 gold, where if you disenchant it, you actually get the materials, post them up the auction house, and make a lot more gold doing it like that. So I think it's time to get a bit more XP in. We'll queue up for another random classic dungeon and pump out some XP. Alright, so before we actually do that, we've still got 788 gold. What we're going to do is spend that on disenchanting items that we can buy and disenchant, and then resell the enchantment mats. So as you can see, we're using TSN to just scan out the best disenchantment deals that are up on the auction house. Oh, we also got a sale of our Essence of Undeath for 80 gold. That is nice. We have a few sales coming in right now, so that is good. Good to see that the flips are starting to pay off. So as you can see, that's on here for 10 silver. We're just going to get that. That is an obvious deal. No matter what enchantment mat you get back from that, you're going to be making a lot of gold profit just there. So all of these ones that are really cheap, you got to make sure that the materials that you disenchant from them are actually worth what they're listed for on the auction house. So it's very easy to keep track of that and know which ones are worth doing. It just takes a little bit of looking. So as you can see, them greens right there that are worth 25 gold, it says that the enchantment mate you get back from them was like 500 gold, which it is not. So I like to stay away from them, which is probably the only disenchanting mat on this server that is not priced correctly at the moment. Everything else we should be able to snag up. Now this works very best on a low pop server. That's why it works so good on this server, because this is just a low to medium pop server, and where like there's a whole heap of items right here that you can actually disenchant for a very good amount of profit. So if I had a whole heap of gold, I'd go through all of them, probably buy absolutely everything on the screen right now except them first two blues that I said not to, that were 25 gold each. I would stay away from them, but everything else I would probably buy up, and you'd make like 20, 30, 50k profit once it's all sold. It's a very good way to make money when you have a little bit of money to work with. It's like the step probably before you start flipping like materials and mounts. I'd probably start doing this, disenchant, waiting till you can find some really good deals, buy them, disenchant them, relist them, and the disenchanted mats sell really well. So we'll grab a few more here. We won't grab too much, we'll just grab the really good deals, things that the materials are actually going to sell really quick with. So we'll grab all these right here. What else is there? There's one more there. We'll grab that. There's another one down there for 88 silver. Grab that also. That is no risk whatsoever. Alright, good stuff. Now this is about all the things we're going to go with right now. What do we get from this? It's a 100% chance, so we'll actually snag that up. Grab that right there. We'll stay away from these. It's not really worth getting these unless we get lucky. So let's do it. Let's buy them up, might as well. And let's disenchant it all. Now this will make back like thousands of gold, and we only spent like a couple hundred gold. So it's always great to check, do a disenchant scan with your TSM every single morning once you get on. It's always a good way to make a few, say 100k gold per week if you have the amount of gold to invest in buying all of them. So what we're going to do here is just disenchant everything that we just brought. We'll fly through these and then we'll put them up on the auction house for a ridiculous amount more than what we've just paid. Like we've already, in the mats that we've just got back, have already profited more than what we've spent on all of these items so far, and we're going to disenchant the rest. So it really is a good way to make a lot of easy gold. You don't need to be maxed level 2. You could be a fresh level 1 with enchanting at level 1 also, and you'll be able to disenchant all of the items that are on the auction house. So that is like a no-brainer on a fresh round. I'd recommend doing this as soon as you have like 100 gold. Put your first 100 gold in this, you double that up to say like 500, sell them, rinse and repeat by 500 worth, then you'll probably have like 5k of disenchantment mats, and then just go from there. It's a really good way to build up capital. Maybe not on the high pop servers, because the cost of the enchantment mats are maybe down a bit on a really popular servers, but on low to medium pop servers it's a great way. So we'll finish up disenchanting the rest of them here, get them all done. A lot of these items you could have resold for like just resold for like a lot more. They had them posted for really cheap, but they're only just normal like transmog items or just like leveling items, for example. So that would take forever to sell, forever. Alright, let's post up all of our things. What was our price at? So 74,700. we'll post everything up. So about say like 75,000, just under it, so 74. And now we're at well over. So there's 1k from literally spending less than 100 gold. So 100 gold into 1k, just like that. Anyways, we've got a few more sales coming in. That is great. What we're going to do with the rest of our gold is actually get some decent bags. It's about time. We have enough gold too, and our bags are absolutely tiny. So we'll get some 30 slots. I think they're only 100 gold each, so we'll be able to get all 4 of them, what we need. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that right now. Grab 4 shrouded cloth bags, and we're coming up in the world where we're looking good now. We're going to hold a whole bit more of our materials and stuff when we're farming. Just in general, it's going to come in handy a lot. So let's whack these new bags in. Oh, look at that space. Holy damn. Beautiful. Alright, now we are stacked. Put our stuff down the bottom, sort it out. And we are stacked. We are ready to farm. Awesome. Good stuff. Can we list up our old bags for a little bit? No, we cannot. We'll just vendor them, get rid of them. It's not important. Actually, we keep them for the bank. Going on, we've queued up a dungeon here. What we're going to do, you know it already, that we're holding the dungeon up to skin absolutely everything. We're a gold maker, not a speed leveler. But that's what we're doing. We're going to be doing this dungeon, running a few more classic dungeons, trying to get a bit more XP. Now, if you've been enjoying this series so far, be sure to let me know. Hit that thumbs up button. It lets me know that you actually enjoy the content. And also comment down in the description box below if you do enjoy it, why, and if you're looking forward to it, or absolutely anything about it, anything I can do different inside of the series. I'd like to know. I'll take it all on board. Let's skin these up and make that gold. Alright, so we're nearly done the dungeon here. We're about to get a level. Once we finish off this this boss here, we should definitely have the next level. Let's get it. Let's go. It's so fun running all these old dungeons again. There we have it, level 32 in the bags, complete and ready to go. We're actually more than like halfway in level numbers to level 60. That is absolutely awesome. We've pumped through 32 levels in only 8 episodes, which is crazy. And we've got like an 80k AH value already. So hopefully we can start getting some sales in, get up to that 10k gold mark, and try to get to level, I believe it's 48, where we can start doing Shadowlands, professions and things like that, where we can make a bit more money with, say, cooking or like the fishing or any profession route we decide to go down. So disenchant the trash, all the items from the dungeon like we always do. We'll sell the trash. And now to sell the trash, I just use Loot Appraiser. There's a button on it which will sell all the trash for you. So in that dungeon we actually got 2k gold worth of stuff, which is pretty cool, to be honest. So what we'll do, we'll throw it all up on the auction house, and then we'll queue up for another dungeon. Alrighty, let's get them up. Where is it? TSM. Run scan. Let's put it up. Alright, so that's it. 500 gold for that enchantment recipe right there that we got from the dungeon. Then the rest is just some basic classic materials, and also the enchantment mats that we've been holding on to from our disenchants. Alright, Alright, so as you can see, we've got a few more sales coming in, which is absolutely awesome. Now you can track it all inside of your TSM. It shows like the full profit, everything like that, and that's under revenue in your TSM settings. So not on the dashboard, but in the settings. Got a few more sales. We actually got a 1k sales. Well, 1k sale. Alright, let's queue up another dungeon here. And we've actually, since the last clip, we've had a whole heap of sales going off. Someone must be training tailoring and enchanting, I believe. So there is another 503 gold coming in to our account, which is awesome. Hopefully soon this resale tab will be packed with all our flips from the last episode selling in there. So what we're going to do right here, we've sold about 386 gold. We're going to see if we can find a few more really good, easy, simple flips. As you can see, that was an absolute score. You'd be silly not to buy that up to resell. So we're just going to be going through the materials once again. Anything that is really worth buying, what we'll do is we'll buy that up, relist it, and Bob's your uncle. So we'll grab these. There's only 3 of them, but we might as well grab them. We can relist them from 1 gold each all the way to 6 gold each. There's 3 of these. Do we buy them? Nah, we stay away from that. The market value is a bit out of whack on them. So it's always important to actually check not just the market value, because it can sometimes be like off, especially on low pop servers. It can go up and down a lot. What I like to look at is all of the numbers, so like your region market average, your historical sale amount. I like to look through all of them, make sure that there's nothing really whacked out about them. If they're all about the same cost, for example, then you'd know they're all about correct. And it just takes a bit of experience. So these right here, these actually sell and they're worth buying. Just buy them up. So 226 gold for 302 of them, and we'll probably make a few thousand gold from reselling them. We've got a few more sales coming in right now, as you can see. Absolutely perfect. Auction house is doing what we wanted to. Anyways, guys, I think we're going to get some more XP in, try to get some more levels. But if you've been enjoying the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, comment down below. In the next episode, we might do some professions, get cooking up a bit more, see if there's anything worth actually making right there for some decent profit. But anyways, guys, till the next video, take care.